Hi everyone, so first video review for this week is for The Wedding Setup by Charlotte Greene. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So The Wedding Setup by Charlotte Greene. Really cute. I've read a few of Charlotte's books before, and they're usually in the horror genre, so this was a change for me, and really enjoyable. So event planner Ryan is helping her best friend Stuart to plan his wedding. She arrived and the last thing she expected was to fall so easily for the grooms, for the other groom's maid of honour, Maddie. So together Maddie and Ryan embark on the fun tasks maids of honour have to do for the wedding, and they partake in a few fun scenarios of pretending it is their wedding they're organising these options for, and then they realise that there might be something between them. However, Ryan's a bit of a workaholic, and that is all threatened when she can't imagine how a relationship would work between them with such distance. So absolutely adored this story. It was the perfect rom-com, it was in the perfect settings, and what better place to find unexpected love than when planning a wedding for someone else. I just really love that scenario. So I love the connection that Maddie and Ryan had. They had it from the instant they met, even though it was a bit intense, and there was just something there. They didn't realise it at first, but there was definitely something there, and you just knew that the moment that they entered those meetings to like plan for flowers, cakes, food for the wedding, everything, they were just going to end up either falling for one another or falling out. Like, it could only go one or the other way. So each and every moment of this that they shared during the planning, it was just such fun. There was so many moments where we were just laughing and having a great time, even when they again were a bit more intense, because that connection between them was going to build, and you just knew it was going to go one way or the other. It was a very touch and go scenario, but those meetings, they were so much fun, not only for Ryan and Maddie, but for me reading it. It was great to get that connection building between them in the most unexpected way, and like I say, each time just could have gone either way. So I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, when you think, oh, this is going too well, like, they've got to fall out at some point. There's like no way can this happen like this. But I was having that moment every so often, because sometimes it just seemed too perfect to be true. But it was such a cute premise that I was gonna let it go, because it was such a lovely idea and a notion that this could happen. And everything about Ryan and Maddie's story was just the sweetest, from how they were set up by their best friends to how they just fitted together like puzzle pieces and were perfect, and how their friends had sort of known they would be. It was amazing. But as with all good rom-coms, there were those really intense moments built in, and there were some dramatic ones, and then those ones of realization. You know, when you've toyed with an idea and you can't see how it's going to work. That was mostly on Ryan's part more than Maddie's, but she was trying to hold back, and then she would have that moment of realization. You know, that movie moment where it just made everything magical, because you just knew at that moment, she just knew it was now or never. She was going to mess it up if she didn't do something, and you were like, come on, just do it. You really were urging her on the whole time. So I really enjoyed the story. I can't recommend it enough. It's a perfect romance rom-com for anyone who loves romances. It'll tick all the boxes, but even if you just want something really sweet and cute and uplifting and heartwarming to read, this is perfect. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of The Wedding Setup by Charlotte Greene, which I really hope you will. If you've read The Wedding Setup, it would be great to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Please let us know what you thought of the story, and if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now super intrigued and thinking, I really want to read that, again, it'd be great to hear from you. And if you do read it, I hope you have a lovely time reading it. I hope you really enjoy it. Bye.